A filmmaker from Bristol is telling the story of those who say swimming in the River Avon is a lifeline and are fighting to save it from pollution.
Yeah, after spending a year filming, Sawyer discovered her own passion for the river, and then she joined a campaign group. Well, she popped into the studio earlier and she told us why she decided to make the film.
I come from Liverpool, grew up there, and I really enjoy the Liverpool kind of a great sense of identity and personality, like when you're from that city. And I kind of really saw that here in Bristol in the way that people feel like they can really make a difference in their city, but they can do it in quite unconventional ways. So I just saw this around the river campaigning. I was like, this is mad, this is wonderful, these people are hilarious. So yeah, I just kind of went with my camera and started filming. And then I just met more and more people doing more and more crazy and wonderful things because they love the river so much and want to protect it. So this film kind of just started evolving through that. And
you fell into the love of it as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I was previously a kind of fair weather, kind of cold water, medium temperature water swimmer, and would swim in the summer. And then when it starts to get too cold, I was like, okay, that's enough.
So did you walk away from this feeling hopeful?
Hopeful. I oscillate really. It depends. I'll hear some news that will make me feel hopeful. I'll hear some awful news that will make me feel a bit sad about how things are going. But when I see communities and their action, then I feel hopeful. I think that's what's made a difference here, is ordinary people really kind of making a difference, and that's what will continue to make a difference.
I've only seen the trailer so far, but it was interesting, the different things that people got from it. Tell us about that.
I think this film kind of cuts across a narrative that kind of cold water swimming is kind of a hobby, that maybe it's a hobby for kind of like white middle class people or something. It's actually a way of life for so many people, and it can be a lifeline for some, and people swim for health reasons, they swim for mental health, and it brings so much joy, and it brought me so much joy. I swam through the first winter, but only after filming people who swam through the winter, and I just saw this mad, incredible, euphoric look in their eyes.
I mean, you've done the film, but do you think these people who are trying to look after the river, are their voices being heard in London, in Parliament?
I think the sense of urgency that we feel, because I live near the river, and everyone who lives near the beautiful parts of nature and kind of like wild blue spots of where you can swim for free, you feel a sense of urgency because you can see it degrading, and that isn't reflected in decisions that are made by people who can really make a difference.
Very quickly, who's behind you?
This is Meg, the river bride. I just heard that someone was going to marry the river, and I thought that's incredible. I think that's the thing, is that it's been a wonderful opportunity to see people just expressing themselves their own way and making a difference in their own way.
Right, well look, Charlotte, you're doing an amazing thing, and there'll be community screenings as well, so thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.